Hey guys, welcome to your daily mobility flow. I am gonna need you to have a foam roller or a PVC pipe and a ball, lacrosse ball, field hockey ball, baseball for this video. You need both. We're going to unlock your hips completely, and we're gonna start with your glutes. So you'll need your foam roller, and we're gonna put one glute up on that PVC pipe or on that foam roll, and we're just gonna start working that muscle mass out, rolling back and forth across one of your butts. Okay? You can rotate the leg as you go. So right now my toes are facing up, and I can kind of work to the side, lay my leg down. We want to try to get that entire mass broken up. Try to do a good job of leaning into it right now, or you will really not like me on the next step. So get everything loosened up on the PVC pipe, and you'll have a better time in the rest of our video. If you find a sticky spot like this one, just sit there for like 10 or 15 seconds and try to relax on that spot. It's called trigger pointing. You find a trigger point this spot, you leave the pressure there, and your body kind of relaxes on that spot. All right, let's switch sides. So I'm gonna roll the other way, pivot my body a little bit. Just try to work pressure through that entire mass of muscle. Glutes are the biggest and one of the most powerful muscles in the body. And because we sit on them all the time, they tend to stay kind of tight. Try to break it up as much as you can. Go searching. It's like we talk about a lot when we stretch. Go searching for those spots where things are a little tender. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take your ball. You can use baseball, softball, tennis ball if you have one. I really like pitching machine softballs, and I have one of those, but my dog took it outside the other day and I ran over it with a lawnmower, so it's incapacitated. So ball's going to go down this size of my hand right here on the outside of the glute. We're going to try to roll out this whole area. So you're going to rack your foot like this on your heel on me, and then we're going to stick that ball under there and just start working around, and you'll find some tender spots. Same as last, if you get like a trigger point, if you get a spot that's really feels like it needs it, then just hang out there for a second. Search into those corners, go looking, go fishing. This is the part where I told you if you didn't do a good job on the PVC or on the foam roller first, this would be way worse. Oh. Takes a little bit of practice to get used to, but your butt will thank you later. All right, let's change sides. I'll rotate a little bit. So I'm gonna stick that ball right there under the glute. Roll a little bit to the outside. Kind of adjust my hips. Heel over. And then start playing. Back when I first started foam rolling and soft tissue, like soft tissue mobilization, I used to have to stop and take breaks for my shoulders, like holding myself on the ground like this. I'd have to stop and shake my arms out because my shoulders would burn so bad. So if you're there, if you're getting a little shoulder fatigue, it's fine. Just stop for a second. Oh. And shake it out and then get back in. Your shoulders will build up some endurance. That's why I really like this for pre-workout, because you start kind of prepping your wrists and your elbows and your shoulders with like these support patterns of holding your body weight. And you know, you're trying to get warmed up for a workout, so warm up. Ooh. I'm gonna be quiet for a second because, ouch. Okay, let's rest. Now, there's this muscle in the front of your leg or the front of your hip right here. Like right where my pocket slit is, called your TFL. That's your tensor fascia lata. It tightens your IT band down the side. We're gonna stick that ball right into that big muscle right on the hip. Okay, there's only one real muscle there. So we're gonna take this ball and we're just gonna drop it right in the middle of the hip. And we're just gonna try to let that leg relax. It's not a whole lot of area to work, so once you get that ball into the muscle, you can kind of just little rotations and work it. If you're not careful, you will drool during this step. So got really tight hips, tennis ball works pretty good for this. Like if it's just brutal, I mean it's brutal for me, but you know what I mean, like if you can't take it, tennis ball it up. It's pretty easy to get a hold on. It's pretty easy to get a hold of a tennis ball. Just go to a tennis court, I guarantee 2 or 3 tennis courts you'll find a ball for free that somebody has left. Ooh, mama. I told you you could drool on this one if you're not careful. Oh. All right, let's change sides. Find that muscle, drop that ball in, try to deaden out this back leg, the leg that you're working on. Just try to relax that hip. The more you can relax, the less painful it'll be, but also the better results you're gonna get. Don't try to fight it. We don't wanna keep that muscle tense and try to work it out. We wanna relax, let the muscle go, just let it happen, all right? Just let it happen. My hips are tight, okay? Don't make fun of me. I found the money. out of this. I feel like I got one more spot I need to find though. Okay, go ahead and rest. Now that we rolled everything, we're gonna stretch it out too. So we're gonna start in pigeon. I'm gonna get my coffee. So square up. We're gonna pigeon it out. We'll hold for about 30 seconds each side. It's like we talked about last time before something. Muscles are kind of like rubber bands. If you tie a knot in a rubber band and you stretch that rubber band, the knot just gets tighter. So by working to break up the tissue a little bit, we can get a little better stretching going on. Easiest way to fix like a certain joint or a certain area is smash first, stretch second. Break it up. All right, switch sides. Break it up. Work that tissue. There's a little bit of relaxation that happens from soft tissue mobilization also. A little parasympathetic nervous system response. So, the calming side of things, which one makes it really good for you if you ever need to de-stress, work on your soft tissue. Not so much stretch, but work on that soft tissue because you get a parasympathetic nervous system response from soft tissue mobilization. All right, go ahead and rest. We're gonna hit the outsides of your hips here a little bit by doing that same position we were in with the ball. We're just gonna hips up, foot up, drop down, bring your chest as close to your knee as you can, and just let that corner that we were working earlier kind of stretch out. Ooh, man, I just thought of a really good drill. There's this one drill that's like one of my favorites for your hips, and we haven't done it at all in 120 mobility flows. We have not done it a single time. Switch sides, hips up, foot up, hips down. We haven't done it one time, so we need to. It's great. I need to write it down. We're going through it today. My room's not really set up for it right now. I'll just have to be prepared is all. But it's great, especially for these corners of the hips. We'll do it next time. We will do it next time. Okay, last thing. Let's get those hip flexors. We're going into our lunge. Foot into your hand. Hips in. We're gonna stretch out the quads, hip flexors. Get it all going. I got this creaky spot in my floor right here. Drives me crazy. All right, other side. Yep, now I know why that hip was the way it is. This whole quad is tight, not just the hip. All right, ladies and gentlemans, that was your hip episode, and I feel good now. Hopefully you feel good too. Thanks for watching till the end. Thanks for finishing. Thanks for taking care of your body. You the bomb. I will see you guys later. Peace out.